Okay, this section of your warm-up workout is going to be some lunges, and then we're going to finish with some forearm planks for core stability and strength. So, coming onto your knees, I want you to take your left foot forward. Now remember that you're not on a balance beam, right? Your feet should be in line with your pelvis. So you're going to move that left foot, as far forward as you can, and then take your pelvis into a lunge. All right, if you need a little pad under your knee, you can always turn your mat like this so that it's doubled up, or put a towel there, okay? So you're going to rest your elbow on your knee. You're going to take your right arm up, and you're going to lift your inner abdominals up and press that back shin down. Take a few breaths here, all right? Now come back so that you're a little bit more at a right angle here, and take a side bend. If you need a block or a book or something to stabilize here. Now we're stretching the psoas a little bit differently, okay? And then come back, we're gonna switch sides. So bring your right leg forward. You're gonna lunge those hips forward, inhale. Bring the left arm up so you're stretching the left psoas. Press your back shin into the ground and breathe. This is a big stretch for the hips and the front hamstring a little bit too. I'm kind of resting my hand or forearm on my front leg. Now come back so that you're more at a right angle and take a side bend. You can combine the two. All right. Come back to center. Let's switch legs, go back to the left foot forward. This time you're going to turn your right toes under, and you're going to go into a lunge, and you're going to reach that back heel back. You're going to take those arms forward and up and breathe. Couple of breaths here. Nice work for the front quad. Breathing. And bend that back knee, come down and switch. Right foot forward, left toes under, come into a lunge. Stretch, reach that back heel behind you, arms in front. Inhale, arms up. Breathe, lift your abdominals in and up. Nice strong lunge, stretch that back knee. Take a few breaths. And rest. Now, take a wide stance. I'm turning my back to you so you can see. Wide stance, the tighter the hamstrings, the wider the stance. You're going to stick your tailbone out, and you're going to come into a forward bend and let everything relax here. Just give your weight to gravity. Relax your head. I'm going to apply a little traction here. Maybe sway from one hip to the other. Just let everything go and breathe. This is one of my favorite stretches. I cannot imagine going a day without doing this. Now, if you want, you can interlace your fingers behind your head and take your arms up and over and let that stretch your shoulders out. Open your jaw. Relax the very skin on your body, the flesh on your bones. Relax it. And then you're going to slowly imagine someone had you by the tail and was pulling that tail down, and you're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. Okay, now I've promised you some plank core exercises. So back down on your mat. Remember that forearm position where you're not letting those elbows bow out. You're going to bring your shoulders directly in front, directly over your elbows, not in front, because that makes it much harder to sustain. Then you're going to take one leg back, reaching that heel, bring the other leg back, and we're going to hold this plank for 30 seconds, counting 1, elephant, 2. Keep drawing your pubic bone up towards your navel and reaching your heels back. Widen your shoulders, squeeze your elbows in. Strong leg muscles, don't let your legs soften. And rest, knees down. I should have brought my timer. I'm just guessing there, so maybe some of you can put an egg timer or your iPhone timer on or whatever. Okay, so side plank. This time, again, shoulder over the elbow, stack. I like to stack my feet one on the other, but some people find that uncomfortable. Sometimes people will do it this way. This is much more challenging. All right, so what you're going to do is I like to use my fist. Again, if your elbow's too close to you, it will be unsustainable. So you really have to have the right distance here. You're going to squeeze your buttocks, zip up your abs, press your hips up to the sky, and hold. Strong legs. I'm sliding. All right, that was not 30 seconds. That was more like 20, but yeah, it's tricky. Let's try the other side. Let's go for 20 or 30. See what you can do. All right, here we go. Squeezing the butt, feet stacked, pressing up. Don't stick your booty out. Press those hips up. Okay. All right, everyone. Good job. We're ready to dance now. Here we go.